And this is a pick a card reading. Number 1 is angel guidance, number 2 is love, and then number 3 is finance. And they'll all be separated, like number 2 and 3 with the yellow lines, so that's how you find it. And if you choose angel guidance, number 1, we'll go ahead and get started. So what I'm getting for you is that you need to clear your energy and just kind of imagine a white light around yourself. Maybe there's someone negative around you, and it's draining your energy, because I'm seeing, well, these were actually backwards. So you might feel, like you can't have this family, or that you can't be this person right here that has it all, or that you can't even sit down to meditate. You feel like it's too hard for you to concentrate, but the universe is telling you that you can do all this. The universe always says yes, you just have to align yourself to that, because it's also showing that you're going to have a happy surprise, and that whatever you're asking about is true. So whatever manifestation you're wanting, is telling you that you can have it, and to just be, positive and have a good outlook on it. And then it's also telling you to keep focused, so you always want to just focus on whatever you're trying to attract, and just let it unfold naturally and release. All you have to do is just release any negative thought patterns or anything like that, because the universe is going to take care of it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to keep faith. And then we also have this card, which also confirms that it wants you to keep hope and to use your intuition more, and to just kind of maybe with this card start going into your divine purpose, maybe, or figuring out what that is. And it's also showing the root chakra, which may be something specific. Like, you can go ahead and try to heal all of those, but maybe look up the meaning of the root chakra, because that's more like your powerhouse, and that's how you're going to manifest like money and like things that you need physically on this earth. So that's something to look out for. And yeah, that's just what I get for this one. And then we're going to move on to number 2. So if you choose the Lovers cards, I'm seeing deception here. And maybe there was a lot of physical attraction in the relationship, but I'm seeing that whatever this person does or did already, there's no reconciliation for it. Like, you're not going to make up or anything. And this person, you may have thought they're your soulmate, like you put these expectations on them that maybe weren't true, or like you had this fantasy that they couldn't live up to, and you kind of put traits onto them that they couldn't live up to. And it's telling you just to kind of go back to your inner child and try to heal that, and maybe pick up a hobby and try something new and learn to forgive this person for whatever they did. And then maybe a new love will come, because I'm seeing completion and new beginnings. And then we also have these 3 cards, which confirms the Lovers reversed, and then you know, that maybe in the relationship someone didn't want, you know, to keep trying. Like, there's about giving and receiving. Like, maybe they weren't willing to put in as much effort as you, and maybe that's why it failed, because both parties, it's like 50-50. You both have to be in it for a relationship to work, because it's two people. And then we have the Empress here, which it shows a pregnant lady, but the Empress, it could be a pregnant woman, but it doesn't always mean that. That's just in this deck. It doesn't always have a pregnant lady. And this represents the divine feminine. So maybe get back to that, which, you know, like you could do something creative, or go get your nails done, or just wear pink or something like that. Just kind of something to make you feel sexy, or like dye your hair, go to the salon, get some highlights, something like that, and just so that way it will create momentum for you to have positive energy. And that's just what I'm seeing for you guys, and I hope it resonates. And now we're going to move on to the third one with finances. So if you choose number 3 with the finances, first of all, this stands out to me, where it's showing like all these fish together, and maybe like you feel stuck, or, you know, bored, and you don't really like where your life is heading right now, and you want to get out of this. You want to go into a new path and a new bowl full of more possibilities. And the universe is guiding you through this, and it's telling you that your journey is well worth going for. With the shaman right here, it's going to be right behind you. And to just kind of try to stay balanced and not think too much into it, and just kind of go back to the basics and maybe meditate more, because right now I'm feeling that you're more of this 9 of Wands energy right here, which, you know, she might feel like, for you, you might feel judgmental, or like you're being judged, or, you know, like, I don't know, like, just kind of beaten down, I guess. She looks like she's worn out and exhausted. But the universe is telling you, you know, you're open to change, and you might have past resentment towards this, or maybe you tried to manifest money before and it wasn't coming, but to hold on, because you have the Wheel of Fortune, and then you have the 4 of Wands, which are very good cards, showing that, you know, there's going to be a celebration, and then the tables are going to turn. And if you want to attract this, just remember not to give off any lack energy, because this says attracting, not chasing, and it says to attract what you want, send out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy to it. So some signs that you might be in lack is like you think about it all the time, and you're like, why haven't I got this? Like you kind of overexert your energy, like you think that you have to keep thinking about it all the time, or like do all these things. But manifesting is not really about, you know, all that effort. Sometimes you have to do it, but it's going to be more inspired action, and you'll know when it is that, instead of just like trying all these things. Because when you're giving out lack mentality, you might not even know that you're doing it. But that's just what I'm getting for you guys. And maybe this is just a recommendation. I have this gem right here called Citrine, and you could get that, or Adventuring. And these two, if you're into crystals, will help you maybe, you know, keep more in a financial kind of abundance mentality, because both of these are good for that, for money. And yeah, that's just what I get for you guys. So best of luck to you, and I hope you liked this reading and that it resonated.